everybody. Happy Sunday. I just wanted to do a little video recapping how my first week trading the FTMO challenges went. So I'm just gonna do basically a little look over my accounts. Um, Also show I have like a basic Excel sheet that I've been tracking more or less my strategy for last couple months, 2 months, I believe. So you guys can take a look at that, and yeah, it's just gonna be just a recap. I'm also gonna pull up my FTMO MT4 so I can show you guys what tool I'm using to place a trade, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into the actual numbers, right? So here is my social trader tools. You want to come say hi? Come here. And all right, this is over here. This is my beautiful daughter Alanni.
Hi.
She got me this amazing shirt. What does it say?
Dads with beards are better.
We are. They decided to give me a little surprise Father's Day.
Yeah, early. Yeah.
Early, because she won't be here for Father's Day, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. Miss you too. Love you.
Oh, and
Oh,
on
go for it.
Etsy, I have a slime business. If you want, you can check it out. Just saying.
I'll put the link in the description.
Thank you.
So trying to raise a hustler, right? So here's my social trader tools, right? So I have three FTMOs. That the one on the bottom, it says FTMO 200. That's one account that I keep getting retries, right? And haven't been able to pass. So I decided to copy my account that I'm doing 1% risk on the 100K and copy it at times 2. So it's still 1% risk on that account. So as you can see, these top two are 100K accounts. One sitting at $2,864 in profit, and then the one underneath it's almost $6,000. So I am basically at 2.86% growth on this one from last week. Here are my closed trades. And then let's go back to the dashboard. And then on my other one, I'm currently sitting at almost 6% profit. So fingers crossed, if everything goes well and if I have another good week, I should be able to pass first phase on this challenge, on the one I'm going 2% risk on, right? So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Here's the credentials form, metrics on this one. As you can see, same thing. I have a 92% win rate. You know, we'll see how it goes. Trust me, there's been times where I've had a great week and then the following week's shit week, right? Kind of the market takes back whatever gains you actually had. But here are all the trades, closed and open. This was my only losing trade, which was the test lot size that when I was screwing around with the copy trader tools. Yeah. What happened? Again? You want to?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Also, I'm gonna have an event at the Davy Family Farms July 8th.
Okay.
If you want to come.
All right. There you go. Thanks, baby. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the recap for the week. Let's go over how I'm actually taking the trades, right? So let me turn on this right here. Okay. So this is the risk calculator that I'm using. It's from TTF, the trading floor. It's a great group of people out there with strategies based off of indicators. I used to follow them, and it's a great community, right? didn't fit my style of trading, but I love this calculator. And basically, it does all the hard work for me, right? So when I open my trades, this is pretty much how it looks. I'm risking 0.5%, which is $500, targeting a 1 to 2. So if I'm going to do a pending sell, or pending, let's do a pending buy. So I'm going to do a pending buy, and I hit buy. I basically just click this, drag it to where I would think the entry is going to be, and then I set my stop loss, and that's it. I hit send order, and it's going to put a limit order in. Actually, I could do it right now, send order. And there. And it just waits for it to get activated, right? So I do that twice. Just because, actually, let's do one more time. Pending buy. Let's say down here. Let's say this is here. And I send the buy. Oh, sorry. I had to hit send. My bad. Here. This is here. It'll automatically adjust your TP. Hit send order. As you can see, the size is already in. That's an extremely big lot size, but it calculates it for you, right? So, so I automatically do that, and then while I'm trading I'm going 1%. So I have 2 trades going in. Once I have that trade going in, you could actually click here. Once it's active, select the trade, and then I put partials at 50-50. So it's going to take 50% profit when it hits a 1-to-1. That's pretty much all I do. And then I'll manage risk from there on. So absolutely love this trading calculator. It helps me a lot. I'm not good with, I know a lot of people out there use like a static stop loss. I'm not good with that. You know, when I look at the chart, I see different stop losses, right? Like you might have an entry, but the stop loss is never the same because the area of interest where you think it might actually stop you out at could be different, right? Like if you're going off of let's see, if you are looking at a chart pattern, and if we're just using this as an example, okay, so let's say here you have somewhat of a change of character, right? So if I'm going to take a short position, because obviously there is an imbalance here that was created, my stop is going to be above the swing high, right? And then you target a 1-to-2 or whatever, even though it only hits a 1-to-1, right? So that stop is obviously different than if you were going to target, let's say, this one right here. Here is a fair value gap. Here is the low. And you're targeting actually you get a 1-to-4 out of this, right? So obviously you can see that stop losses vary. It's hard for me to do those calculations in my head. So this actual calculator that's from the trading floor is awesome and came in handy. So if you guys want, check them out. For whoever wants to be able to download this, and yeah, it's the one I use. Would you like to say hi? You know? Yeah. Come on, you come on in. I wanna. You gonna do a baby mama dance? This, sorry, my beautiful wife.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
No, come here. Let's introduce the world to Thiago. This is baby Thiago. This is my beautiful wife, Vanessa.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I've made my parents.
Thank you.
Wait.
And
Yeah, it's gonna look like this.
It doesn't look like that.
He's gonna look like, yeah.
Like this.
I don't know if you guys can tell I'm a nerd, but yeah. Okay. Bye, guys. So,
You did put up your ring light, Mr. Influencer.
so let's go into looking at the actual Excel sheet. These are the trades that I've been tracking, right? I started back in April. Started on the 3rd, and I actually traded this strategy on a demo for about a month. Did phenomenal at 1% risk until I made one of my ultimate mistakes, and I got frustrated. It's a demo, and I know it's a demo, but still, it bothered me. Where it was like I didn't want to give up on the trade, right? And I have losers marked up, right? The win rate is a 57%. So this here is basically compounding at a 1 to 2, right? My profit as I go, since the calculator compounds. So if I would have started trading this strategy on a live account with FTMO back in April 3rd, risking $1,000 per trade, I would have profited until June 9th, $45,000, right? Now, that's either losing or winning. That's no break evens. That's no 1-to-1. That's nothing. That's like either you lose and you win. Now, risking what I'm risking right now, which is ultimately it becomes a 1 to 1.5 or 1.5 to 1. So I'm risking $1,000 to make $1,500. Is basically $24,000 in profit. The only reason why, even though I've back tested this strategy, that I'm running the trades that way, is because it just helps with my psychology. I suck at taking losses, and it's very hard for me. So I've noticed that taking a partial at 1-to-1 is easier for me to accept a loss than seeing my trade go up, right, to a 1-to-1 and then come back and stop me out and then hope that the next trade was a winner. Because if you take a look at these numbers, there's days where you have, 2 losses in a row, another 2 losses in a row. I've had a day of 4 losses in a row. Granted, these are me taking back-to-back entries, and it just didn't work out. But ultimately, I do have faith, right, in the strategy that I'm using. It's also helped me notice that sometimes I keep my stop too tight. For example, if let's throw the FTMO back up there if it pops up, and let me actually take this one off. So ultimately, if you're gonna use, let's see, let me put this here. Okay, if I'm putting the stop here, right, I've noticed that because of the spread that FTMO has, I need to give it some room, right? Because there's been instances where the price will just go up to here and still stop me out, even though my stop is right here, just because of the spread. So these are just things that I've documented and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. So, yeah. I am currently at 6% on one account. I'm currently at 2.8% on the other account. And then, let's see. On this one, where are we at? We're at 2.4, which is funny because if you actually look at the dashboard, these two on the bottom are copying the same exact trades because of the movement in price and slippage. They've closed at different price marks, right? So I made more money on my 100K account, which is great, than my 200. It's not great that I made more money, but it's awesome regardless. That one hopefully will hit 10K within the next week or two. And if not, that's fine. I'm here for the journey, right? And I'm just doing this to help me with my psychology and my commitment to the trades. And that's pretty much it. And I just want to thank everybody out there that's viewed the videos. Believe it or not, seeing you guys viewing this stuff, just it's helping me out, keeping myself accountable for the trades that I'm taking. And hopefully we have a great trading week this week. Take care, guys.